but very effective pregame show. He's not one for words, but he doesn't need to be. He's Reginald Samples. You know, you got your first one. Is it different being the defending champion as it is trying to get that monkey off your back? What do you think? We heard what he said, but what do you think, Tucker?
Oh, I think it definitely is. That first one is always the hardest to win. Once you kind of break through that barrier, it opens up so many more possibilities. And kind of think about, Anson, like the 4-minute mile. You know, we used to think that a sub 4-minute mile was impossible. Then someone does it. All of a sudden, once people realize it's possible, many more people started hitting that sub 4-minute mile. So I think it's kind of the same thing here with Coach Samples in the state championship. Once you win that first one, the monkey's off your back. You believe you can do it. Your players believe that they can do it, and it makes it that much easier going forward.
Our final thought before we wrap up and hand it off to Rick and Carl for the play-by-play of our state championship game. We were talking about the North Shore offense before we broke for the coaching shows, and we had Marcus Gutierrez in here. The North Shore defense, I keep going back to last week, they really stood tall and did their job, and they are certainly going to have a task ahead of them tonight. But it could come down to defense winning that championship, and North Shore's going to get back on top today.
It definitely could, Anson. And the key matchup to watch on this side of the ball is going to be Devin Sanchez, the North Shore cornerback, going up against Dorian Moore, the wide receiver for Duncanville. According to 247sports.com, Devin Sanchez ranked the number 4 overall player in the nation. Number 1 quarterback, Dorian Moore, number 5 overall player and the number 1 wide receiver. So for the 2025 class, we have the best wide receiver in the nation going against the best cornerback in the nation. That will definitely be the matchup to watch to see if Devin Sanchez can shut down Moore and that explosive Duncanville passing attack led by the SMU commit, Keelan Russell.
Now, you and I have been talking about this game leading up to our show and all the great players that we're going to have. They're young. We could be back again next year. Just can't believe we're even thinking about that. Every year we think it's going to be the last time, but no reason to think that we could see this matchup at least another year or two. Is that really far-fetched to think?
No, not at all, Anson. On offense for North Shore, they are going to be starting 1 senior. So next year they will be returning 10 of their starters on offense. We'll need to do a little bit of reloading on that defensive side, but that's never been an issue for them in the past. Don't see it being an issue next year. Same for Duncanville. A ton of youth on that side of the ball. Junior quarterback and junior wide receiver Moore and Russell. Those two will lead that offensive attack. We'll need to reload a little bit on the defensive side as well. But the way that Duncanville has run through the playoffs and the way North Shore has, absolutely no reason to think that we won't be right back here in this booth again in 2024. But you know what, Anson? For now, I am going to sit back and enjoy this game today. I absolutely cannot wait. I won't look too far ahead, and we're going to enjoy the moment right here today. And just enjoy the beautiful game that is Texas high school football.
Teams are starting to make their way onto the field. You can hear the crowd getting revved up. North Shore Mustang football presented by United Community Credit Union. Be United. This has been the East Houston Medical Center kickoff show. You never know when an emergency will occur at East Houston Medical Center. They got you covered 24/7, offering full spectrum of medical services to address your needs at any time. With their board-certified physicians, skilled nurses, and technicians, their location offers you top-tier care with expertise you can trust. East Houston Medical Center. Choose well, be well. We're going to step aside one more time and wrap up that East Houston Medical Center kickoff show. Rick 1, Carl Teese up next with the state championship game. North Shore versus Duncanville, round 5. This is the Legacy Sports Network.